Life as a male porn star gotta be lit. I wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it. But it's lit. It's a lit job. You get paid to have sex. Some guys pay to have sex. But you're getting paid to have sex. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, a male porn star, that's like the ultimate dream job. Besides all that, you know, social stigma and people seeing you have sex out in public, but getting paid to have sex, if I could get paid to have sex, that'd be a lit ass job. Especially if there was no social stigma. You may have that mindset, you may think that too, especially if you are behind the screen watching porn yourself. And here's why that thinking is actually wrong, and why your porn addiction is a major problem. Tap in.
On probation, another 5 years. We bring girls to his location. No time, no. Send me the location. This year about vacations.
What's goody? Well, go on, gang. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my channel aims to provide you with a daily dose of edutainment. That means my goal is to entertain you, make you laugh, but also give you insights and knowledge that you can apply to your own day-to-day life and make it better. So here is a mini video by one of the most successful, most decorated male porn stars of all time. You and I, if you're on this video, you probably watch porn once or twice in your lifetime. And you're like, yo, what possible drawbacks could there be to being a male porn star? You're getting paid to have sex. Like, all guys like sex, right? Girls like sex too, but guys, especially with visual, like, that's the first thing we see when we think of a girl.
I'm like, yeah, she's fine. Wonder when she'll be mine. She walked past like praise, rewind to see that as one more time.
But here's why your thinking is wrong. So as you watch this video, think, and try and relate with him. And hopefully you see these people on your screen as more than just objects that are pleasuring you, but more like actual people that, you know, lead you to not want to watch porn anymore. So tap in.
Back in the early 80s, I went to California to pursue acting. I actually did pretty well. I got a manager, got an agent. First week I was there, I got a motion picture. I remember thinking to myself, what's the big deal? This isn't so hard. Well, then the writer's strike happened. Everything in Hollywood shut down. Certainly, actors, producers, directors, costume people, florists, caterers. Nobody was working. So everybody started to get hungry, including me. Well, I subsidized my income by doing modeling work. And one particular job, makeup artist handed me her card and she said, if you ever want to do any nude work, give this number a call and you can make some money. Well, I took it and I was grateful, thanked her, knowing full well that as soon as I did anything like that, it would ruin my career. Well, after about a month of starving, I decided that I was going to make that phone call. I had a can of beans and 1 can of potatoes in my cupboard, and I was hungry. So I made the phone call. They said, be at this place at a certain time. So I jumped on my motorcycle the next morning, and I went. And I made my first porno. I walked out of there at the end of the day with 4 crisp, brand new $100 bills. got on my motorcycle, and I drove home. I was thinking how easy that was. But I also remember thinking, what have I done? Someday someone will find out. Well, little did I know that it would turn into this. I became the most popular, most decorated male adult film star of all time. The phone never stopped ringing. The money kept getting bigger and bigger. My mother had no idea. She was completely taken by storm. Shocked her, hurt her. I didn't know what love was. I didn't even know if I could feel love anymore. I looked at women like objects. There was no emotion involved in the act of making love. What was that, making love?
Oh, so as you see so far, it's not as glamorous as it may seem to be. I've even seen stories of male porn stars who have had to inject like their penis with certain like chemicals or whatever it is, so that they can actually stay hard during the porn scene. Because if you think about it, right, you're having sex with the baddest girls all the time, and you're having sex like almost every other day, pretty much, right? And you're doing a lot of like scenes and spending a lot of hours trying to stay erect. So it gets to a point where your penis almost gets numb to the pleasure, and you kind of lose your erection. If any light bulbs have gone off in your brain, real quick, take the time right now, comment, damn, that's tough, in the comment section below. But let's continue the video.
I had sex for money. I was a prostitute. I couldn't feel anymore. See, for me, I had to go to work to do the porn so that I could buy the drugs to bury the pain of doing the porn. So I'd go to work and do the porn so that I could buy the drugs to bury the pain. And around it went. What pornography did to me was it changed how I thought and felt about women. I began to look at them even more so as a sexual object. I lost the ability to have a loving and caring relationship. I thought I was still able, and I was fooled. One day, I left the set. I was done for the day. Got in my car, started it up, drove 2 blocks, pulled over and turned it off. And I started to cry. I wanted out so bad. I wanted to get off that merry-go-round. It's the last movie I ever made. And I never went back. And I changed my life. I began my life. You see, if I can change my heart, anybody can.
So as you can see, life as a male porn star isn't all that it's cracked up to be. You probably already know, like, a lot of female porn stars go through some ish, right? It's not as dreamy, not all of them seem to be doing as well as people like Riley Reid or Tiana Trump whoever other porn star you see on social media that seems to be chill or seems to not have any issues, right? There's a lot of other people, girls and guys, who go through the industry and go through some they go through some shit, bro. They go through some shit. But real talk though, if you're serious about finally getting over your porn addiction, or any addiction for that matter, coffee, gambling, weed, marijuana, meth, any type of addiction, don't forget to grab my free mini course linked in my description and pinned comment that walks you through detailed steps, unusual but scientifically proven methods to overcome your addiction once and for all. So in that mini course, mini series, I walk you through and reverse engineer how an addict, a heavy addict, bro, after years of smoking, was able to dial it back and become sober free in a span of like a month or two, right? So if you want that to be you, and no longer be addicted to porn, no longer have erectile dysfunction, no longer having trouble staying hard or getting hard in actual sex, cop my free guide, my free mini course, and get your life back together once and for all. So I appreciate all of y'all for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe, like the video. Again, comment, damn, that's tough, in the comment section below so I know this video resonated with you. As always, as well, I have a ton of other videos on the channel about porn. If you want a female's perspective about porn, I'll leave it in the cards or the description as well. An ex-porn star, female's perspective on what the porn industry did to her and how she got into it and how her experience throughout the process, I'll leave in the description as well. But as always, bro, the motto is always, 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 if it doesn't feed you, don't water it. Whatever it is, people, environment, situations, jobs, substances, whatever you're watching, whatever you're listening to, if it's not nurturing you and making you better or bettering you in any way, cut it off, bro. Alright, bro, that's it. Deuces.
Soon as my nigga off probation, your boyfriend's on a waiting thing, looking for one wish on a Ray J thing. I prayed that girl, outrageous thing, but she can't see cause I got shades and things.